project, an advanced speech from our own area governor. Without further ado, let us call upon Toastmaster Khalid.
Master of Ceremonies, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear guests, a warm good evening to you all.
Good evening.
Tonight I will talk to you about a certain thing that most of us, especially at this club, cannot live without. Social media. When this meeting started at 7:30 sharp, and the president came up to the podium and she spoke, many of us were glued to our phones. Why? To check if your neighbor has bought a new car. To check if maybe your classmate got a new haircut. To check whether what's going to happen tomorrow. Or to check whether Khalid Ismael, who did his advanced speaker speech today, would pass. We use social media so much every single day of our lives that we simply cannot live without. If I was to ask each and every one of you, and ask you really, if I was to take away all your mobile phones, would you allow me?
Yes, I would allow.
Out of the one, there is one man who is not living in the current century. He lives 10 years ago. Every day, we grow reliant on technology. Why? Because we are young, we adapt, we are flexible. As humans, we like to take in everything that is new, that impresses us. Why? It's not because it is shiny. It is not because it is fascinating. It is because of our need to move forward in life. 10 years ago, we didn't think that we would have mobile phones. And yet, when Nokia started spouting out the phones, there we had it. 5 years ago, we didn't think that we'd have internet in our phones. We didn't think that we could have Facebook, Yahoo Messenger, WhatsApp. These kind of things were only reserved to MSN, Hotmail, and all those small messages that we used so long ago. But then, the information bubble blew, and everything was in the access of our hands. And because of that, we've become too reliant, because everything is in our pocket. We rely on social media because now I don't need to come up to a person. I don't need to go up to Aziz and say, how was your speech? I would have to go, take up my phone, open WhatsApp and say, Aziz, good speech. Well, I'm just sitting right across. I won't even need to write on a piece of paper because I have my phone. Because we use social media so much, but we are so connected with everyone. How many of you in this room have friends over 50? Raise your hands. You have 50 friends. Congratulations. Most people have difficulty finding one. But how many of these 50 friends did you see in the last 2 weeks? 2, 3, 10. 10? Have you ever met all 50 of your friends at any one time? Before I got married, usually when I get a friend request, I see a beautiful woman that says, hey, add me. As a single man, not anymore, I will say, yes, add. But these things we add, we feel, not because I added that young, beautiful woman. It makes me think that I'm connected to her. And this is the problem of social media. Because we believe that thanks to social media, thanks to WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, that we are instantaneously connected to everyone. That we know each other. But my friends, this is happenstance. All of this is just trivial. I have you on my WhatsApp, I have you on my Facebook. But did I know that you have a good day today? Did I know that you went out and you had an accident? Did you know in the last meeting, Toastmaster Aziz could not make it because he had car problems? But nobody knew. Nobody asked. This is what happens when we rely on something and we obliviate from everything else. Social media is there to help us. But what we've become is we look at our phones, only at our phones, but refuse to look at anything beyond it. Try this experiment from next week onwards. Starting Sunday, turn off your mobile data. You can still accept calls, but turn it off. Don't use Facebook, don't use WhatsApp. If you want to communicate, call a person. And I guarantee you, you will get to see them way much more often than you do it on social media. Here in this club, we say always, we talk with WhatsApp, we communicate in WhatsApp, but we still use phone calls, we still use emails. Why? Because we wanted to be close as a family. Because of this, we talk and we speak, not just on social media. I get to know most of the things that happen to everyone. So next time when you think of yourself, is social media so much of a blessing? Yes, it is. Everything is a blessing. Like your car, like the fire that cooks your food. But if you misuse it, it will be a car accident. It could be a fire that you could not prevent. And then what will happen? All you will feel is loss and rejection. So don't make it happenstance. Make sure that you go beyond social media. Social media is not the only way. Social media is only a tool. Ensure that you use it as a tool and don't make social media make you